Welcome back in, everyone, to EA Sports coverage of the NFL. We're in quarter number 2, and it's the Colts who have the football. The Colts on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll run the screen with Mack, and he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That one good for only 6, and it leaves them with a 4th down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the
percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
That keeps the score.
So another long try for 3 and another kick that comes up lacking.
Yeah, this isn't going to do any wonders for his field goal percentage, but you have to figure as a head coach that when you send a guy out there to try and kick from that distance, it's a 50-50 proposition at best.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
Darius Leonard on the tackle.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Check 31, check 31. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
They run. It's Gurley. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there. The Falcons on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. And they'll stop him right on the midfield stripe. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1 yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1 yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They're trying for Washington, but the pass intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And they take a knee. So they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
You ain't doing nothing today. Alert flare, alert flare, flare, flare. Hey, check 24, watch 24. Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. 25, check 25, check 25. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Show it up, show it up. Under 10, under 10, 10.
Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And yet again, nowhere to run. This time maybe we'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal.
Slam, slam, slam. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check 99, check 99, check.
Here we go. It's Gurley. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they'd converted their first 2 fourth down attempts. Not there. Now they're 2 for 3.
You think maybe the offense coordinator expended a little capital on that one? You know, when you're 2 for 2, you can lobby for that third one, right? Didn't get it there. Maybe now the head coach might not be so eager to go for it as we go forward.
1st and 10, Taylor now. Despite a little power on the move, still tackled shy of the 20. Tackle made there by Jordan Poyer. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He completes this into the hands of Miller. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Colts first down.
The give to Taylor. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Jordan Poyer.
It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
That catch good for only a couple. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. As Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And oh my, mistake there. Backs up, takes a fair catch at the 3-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop. They just kind of kick in the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. 12 yards there and a first down.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game, and that's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I've got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And obviously not fooling anybody here as they stop him behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll get this one to Pittman. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Complete to Michael Pittman.
So we've come to halftime after a very, well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
Roberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He gives to Gurley. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll stick to the ground game with Gurley.
The handoff to Todd Gurley.
It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
On the carry.
There to make the tackle, Samson Abuka. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Watch the air. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up. Check 26, check 26. Shoot, watch the shoot.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10. Here's Gurley. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the 1st. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Another scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
10-10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And down he goes. A coverage sack. Took too long to get rid of it. So they lost yardage, and they declined the penalty. There's no logical reasoning to do that.
I'm trying to go through this little Rolodex in this small brain of mine, and I'm coming up with nothing, partner. I've got zip on that one. Take the yardage, right? Take the penalty. I don't get it.
I don't get it either. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Slam, slam, slam. Jump, 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 jump. 49, check 49, check 49. Undercrush, undercrush, undercrush.
Again they run with Gurley. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Check 37, check 37. Hatchet, hatchet. Check 9, check 9. Quick the edge. Come, come. Shoot, shoot. Kill, kill, kill. That's so us, that's so us, that's so us.
Gurley. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 14 yards there on a Falcon first down.
They really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Check safety, check safety. Check 13, check 13. Check 15, check 15. Check 4.
Now Gurley. The stop was made by Jannard Avery.
You know how we get focused at end of the half and end of the game situations about how much time's on the board and, you know, what you need to do? Sometimes you don't even have to worry about that. That's just smart football. You know, that kind of a lead, staying in bounds, it burns clock, even in a situation that we're not really focused on it.
Watch the safety creep. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Shit, shit. He's checking, he's checking.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Down right around the 25.
To Todd Gurley.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Sponge, sponge, sponge. No, no, no. Switch, switch, switch. Check it out, Reese.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. They run. It's Gurley. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another carry now for Gurley. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
That's what they needed. It's an 8-yard gain, and now 3rd and 4 suddenly doesn't look so bad.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Shit, shit. Shit. Hey, hey, watch it, watch it. Wall, get wall. Let's go.
Now a handoff for Gurley. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. Todd Gurley unable to get it past the line. And the Colts are going to take over with a football. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on fourth down, and they stop them short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz